Good morning. This is Josh Hayes from Hedge Plus, and here's the market monitor for Tuesday, August 26th. First, a quick look at the latest crop progress report. We had corn ratings hold at 71%, good to excellent. The crop's still rated in the highest rated conditions since 2016. 83% now in the dough stage. 7% mature. That's versus 10% last year, but right in line with the 5-year average. Soybeans rated 69% good to excellent, up 1% from last week. I think that comes from a little bit of some of the drier areas starting to receive some rain. 4% of the soybean crop is dropping leaves versus 6% last year, and the 5-year average of 4%. So again, right in line with the 5-year average. Spring wheat, we saw, slipped 1% to 49% good to excellent. The crop's been in some rough shape all season. Definitely looks like a bushel per acre average that'll be below the current USDA forecast of 51.7. 53% of the crop is now harvested versus 48% last year, and the 5-year average of 54%. Not much really to change anything. No major changes this week versus last week. Shouldn't really impact the market too much. The one thing we've got going for us remains very strong. Our exports, our prices have been competitive. As you see on the left side of the screen here, cumulative corn inspections running 28.2% over last year. And we've also got some yields being cut with corn over in Europe. So that's supportive for corn right now. We also had a massive weekly inspection total for U.S. wheat, highest in years. And interestingly enough, what was looking like the highest or the broadest stocks to use ratio in 5 years is starting to reverse itself. We sold so much wheat that stocks are beginning to tighten up and now look to be the tightest in 5 years. So that's supportive there. On the flip side, though, we've got a strengthening dollar, so our exports are starting to lose some of their appeal. But we also, combined with that, we have Russia and Brazil. Their prices are finally coming down. Now, Brazil is catching up from its late harvest and its massive crop. The logistics are coming together finally. Farmers are starting to get their product to market. And in Russia, the same. Russia has finally started to ramp up the pace with their harvest and get their crop to market as well. And that is starting to lessen some of the advantage the U.S. has had over those countries for quite a few months now. Another concerning point yesterday was the fact that corn yield definitely in question compared to what the USDA is projecting. That I think we were one of many, as it turns out, not to believe that 188.8 would be real. So when a new number was offered by the crop tour, it didn't quite offer much shock to the market. And you combine the smaller crop and these strong exports, and yet you see corn up about a penny in the aftermath, immediate aftermath, and that really starts to make you question the strength in the corn market right now and what we'll have to propel us going forward as we get into harvest. So that is definitely a concern that Pat has expressed multiple times. And yesterday was a day where it really kind of shows that we may have topped out for this little bit of a rally we're going to get for now. We've got nothing but massive crop coming to market here in the next couple of months. You've got South American crop coming to the market in mass right now. There's just not going to be a real shortage of supply anytime soon, and it's just going to be compounded once American farmers start bringing their crop to harvest. So definitely setting up to be a slow drift downward into harvest. But the good thing that we've got going for us right now is these strong exports. We still do hold a little bit of advantage. We'll get another look at that on Thursday, see where prices have moved to for the week. but we had a little bit of a cushion coming into the week, so I think we'll still be the lowest price corn and wheat, and possibly even soybeans for the time being. Taking a look at the weather, not a whole lot of concern anywhere. There's a little bit of drought in Russia, and it's been very dry in France and parts of Western Europe. Nothing that's impacting the market too greatly, although you are starting to finally see, with that decreased yield in France, what some of the dryness there has caused, and some of the problems that has resulted in there. So that dryness continues. U.S. rains in the southern plains. We are very abnormally cool in the Midwest. Many areas this morning are having record low temperatures for this time of year in the Midwest, across Illinois, Iowa, basically the central grain belt. And then in Canada, prairies are warm and dry. The east still needs rain. Again, nothing too impactful going on in the world right now to really drive markets in any way, good or bad. Taking a look at overnight prices, up across the board as of 518. Again, corn drifting up another penny. Again, this is in the wake of a much smaller expected yield and very concrete evidence of crop disease and dry spots where yield should be impacted, and also extremely strong exports right now. And yet the market is mustering about a penny of gains at the moment. So where will the next bullish news come from? It's hard to imagine what's going to have to happen if these factors right now aren't really moving the markets all that much. Relative to last week on Thursday, corn is up about 8 cents since then. Soybeans are up about 18 and climbing as the moment, about 4 cents as I look at the board right now. And wheat is pretty flat overnight. Wheat is down about 3 cents since Thursday. That's all for today. I'll be back with you again in 2 days on Thursday, when we'll have the international prices to share. And what we'll be looking for is just to see how much the gap has been closed with Russia on wheat, and with Brazil on corn and soybeans. There are some rumors out there that sales have been slowing in Brazil, with China starting to shift its focus towards buying from the U.S. That would be fantastic, but I still don't expect that to actually take place for a while yet. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you again on Thursday.